Michael,
Yes.
welcome in. Hackard Law, we're excited to talk to you a little bit. I know you have a wealth of experience. Some of what you do in this community is fantastic. So welcome to the show. Welcome to our Studio 40 Live family for sure. You want to start off a little bit and tell us about Hackard Law and what you guys get to do?
Well, sure. Hackard Law, we've been around for quite a long time, and we focus on estate trust and elder financial abuse litigation in California.
Okay.
And a lot of the elder financial abuse litigation stemmed out of, or we get a lot of it because I wrote a book about it about 6 or 7 years ago called The Wolf at the Door. And that's gotten good attention. And unfortunately, there's just a lot of that going on.
Which is sad. Great that you could use that book and your practice to continue to help and bring more attention, but sad that it happens at the rate that it does.
Yeah, it's really sad that it happens and shocking.
Well, how do you protect seniors and their families from this?
Well, you need open lines of communication with your parents or aunts or uncles, whoever it is. You need them to be responsive to you. It's also a good idea that if they will share, share their wills, their trust with you, and then you've got to just watch the situation. And if they're being isolated or you're being frozen out from the ability to talk with them, something often is going on, and it's not usually a good thing that's going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
I know in addition to the book, you've gotten involved with a lot of different endeavors. I know you have a connection to the air show, to Mather. Tell us a little bit about what that connection is.
Yeah, well, our office is actually out at Mather.
Okay.
It has been for 14 years. My father was trained at Mather in 1943. He was a World War II pilot, so I always had a close connection there. I like airplanes. I've had airplanes, and really just I like being around the field. And it's a terrific event. The air show is just terrific. I've been going to it for years.
Was that you flying?
Yeah, that was you upside down. You're pulling some G's.
Oh yeah, there I am.
Michael's pulling some G's right there.
We know. We have got to be with Fox 40, with here at Studio 40 Live. We've gotten to be involved in it, and super cool to know the connection, that it's a deeper connection for you, not just that you office there at Mather, but that there's that deeper connection, and that must make it even more special.
Yeah, it is very special. I know in years past, I went out there to the show with my dad, and that was interesting to have him comment, and we were actually looking at some type of aircraft that he'd flown.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool.
That's really cool. All right, doing a lot of things around here locally, but also now you're going to do some stuff out there in the islands. We noticed that you're donated $5,000 to Maui Relief and things like that, so you're kind of getting involved.
Yeah, we like to be involved.
Yeah.
And I like a lot of us, we love the islands.
Yeah.
Love Lahaina. I was looking at some pictures a few days ago of our family there 2 years ago, and all the spots where we took pictures are now burned up.
Oh, I know. I have probably some of the same pictures. It's amazing what happened over there. So that hit you hard then?
Yeah, it's very sad. Very sad.
Devastating to see. I want to know if people are now getting to know you, maybe for the first time, hearing about your law firm and what you do, what you specialize in. The best way that if they have a question, they want to seek some help, advice, or ultimately go further than that with you, what's the best way for them to start?
Well, if they want to look at our website, it's hackardlaw.com. We also, if they want to go to YouTube, we're unique. I think we have more videos up than any other law firm, probably in the country, that does this type of work.
And what type? Yeah. Just informational, educational type?
They're all
dancing,
kind of. No, you guys are invited on for the dancing video.
right.
No, we have 750 videos up about law, and over the years I've been interviewed by the media and radio stations. All that kind of stuff is up. Various produced items are up, but a lot of it is just me talking for a minute or two, talking about, hey, you should be thinking about this, you should be thinking about that. I really try to explain the law in ways that I would like to have it explained to me,
right?
Which means make it simple.
Yeah, because it could get a little confusing for the average person out there too. So I'm glad you're breaking that down. The elder financial abuse that that you really focus on. Are there other things too that you focus on too? Well, mainly just that.
No. Well, we oftentimes are challenging wills that are sometimes our deathbed wills. We're challenging trust where all of the beneficiaries were taken out and maybe a caregiver was put in at the last minute. We regularly we're dealing with issues where there have been thefts from estates. We deal with a lot of interesting issues.
Wow.
Interesting, and it's so good, especially with some end-of-life type of issues. Those always seem to get a little more tricky. It's so great to have someone who has extreme fluency in that area, but also who I think approaches it in a way that is helpful to the entire system, right? Because everybody's stressed, everybody's sad, potentially sad. Like there's a lot of feelings going on in those moments.
There's a lot of feelings. And we actually have a full-time intake person, and we don't charge for talking over the telephone, which is, people are just, you're right, they're stressed and they wonder, can I talk to someone and not have to pay $500 or $5,000 just to talk to them?
Yeah, right.
We're happy
That's
to do
great.
it.
What a gift.
And who knew that Michael Heckert is a YouTuber? How great is that?
I mean, 750 videos deep.
He's throwing them on there.
Catalog.
I look at all the other stuff. I want to look at some of this.
We
Really
can't
learn the law.
stop. Yeah.
That's great.
Thanks for coming in. We expect you to come back and stay part and keep educating people. I know this is a great topic for people and they want to always know more. So thanks, Michael.
Thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you. That's
we'll
great.
Put up a little information about Hackard Law. There it is there out at Mather. You heard the connection. Super great. And maybe we'll see you out at the Capitol Air Show.
I think
How
so.
about that? I bet we
We'll
will.
be
right?
out there.
I love that.
We most certainly will.
All right.